How's it going, guys? It's Ethan with the GR Auto Gallery, and today we're going to be taking a closer look and a drive in this 2017 Jeep Wrangler. So this isn't just your average Wrangler. It actually has a Hellcat motor underneath the hood, meaning it pushes out 707 horsepower with an absolutely awesome line coming from that massive supercharger mounted atop the motor. This example also has a full Borla exhaust, so when we start it up later, you're definitely going to be able to hear this thing roar. As you might notice, the dashboard is not the stock dashboard, but rather it is a Classic Instruments, their velocity line of gauges. We have the fuel, the speed, the miles per hour, the water temperature, boost, oil pressure, tachometer, and then your voltage over there in the bottom right. Other than that, the interior is largely stock, as you can see, with the addition of these different transfer case controls right down there. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. We'll go over a few more of the controls in here before we get it going on the road. Start us off, we do have some power windows here. All four are in fact functioning, which is a huge plus. We'll go ahead and get this thing started. To do so, you hit this button underneath the dash here. And as you tell, it roars to life. Quick run over the air controls here. Let's get this blowing on me. Give that a second to kick on. Here, over here, we have the light bar controls. You're not gonna be able to see it because it is daytime out, but these are in functioning condition and sure light up the room. So we have working blower motor. AC does appear to be cooling down. I'll give it a few more seconds to see if it gets super cold here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a little bit so we can keep going on with the rest of the driving video. I'm sure you could hear, this thing sounds absolutely wicked. It has a PSC steering dampener with a reservoir mounted up in the engine bay. So I took this thing around the building briefly already, and it doesn't have the wandering steer or like massive dead zone in the center that you might expect from a vehicle that's been lifted this high and that has this large of tires and wheels on it. The brakes feel strong. It's a good thing to have strong feeling brakes when you're driving a vehicle of this size, especially one that has this much horsepower. I'm also impressed by the ride quality on this. With lifted vehicles, you never know if they're going to ride like a one-ton truck or if they're going to drive like a Cadillac. This thing, I'm happy to say, it's somewhere in the middle there. You can really hear that Hellcat supercharger whine. This thing is an absolute beast. I'm not going to get on it too hard. I'm just driving it to make sure that it all checks out, and I can say it does. There's one more baby rev for you there. This thing is an absolute beast. I can only imagine how fun this would be to take it to the dunes or even just cruising around town, just make an absolute scene with this thing. Make sure to check out our walk around video that we did on this thing, where we highlight some of the other features that we didn't touch on in this video, as well as check out the full listing on our website, where we have over 100 photos of this thing. Take a closer look at the engine bay underneath the vehicle. Whatever you need, we basically got a photo of it ready to go for you. That's all. Thank you.